She was 16 when the teacher said, your grade or your body, you choose. She was 22 when the official said, your job or your dignity, you decide. She said no. She said no. She said no. In Africa, we must say it louder.
She walked into the office with her certificates. She qualified, she studied, she had what it takes. But the man behind the desk had different plans. He said the job was hers if she understood the terms. She went home and wept, told no one her shame, because the system had taught her she'd take all the blame. The professors circled her name on the list, then crossed it out when she refused his kiss.
She is not your currency, not your bargaining chip, not the price of a job, not the fee for a grip. Her body is her own. Say it loud, say it clear. Africa must rise to protect the daughters here. She is someone's system under someone's dream. The silence that protects the predator makes us all complicit. She is not your currency, never was, never will be. The crime is yours, not hers. Set her free.
In the village at night, they said it was tradition that a man has his rights, that's the elder's decision. But a fist is not love, and a wound is not culture, and a girl left for dead is not meat for your vultures. The soldier at the checkpoint, the pastor in his robe, the uncle, the neighbor, the predator has no code. But Africa is watching, Africa is naming. The era of silence is over, we are reclaiming.
We are rising, we are speaking. No more shame for the healing. Every scar has a witness, every crime has a ceiling. Name them, shame them, chain them, heal her, hold her, reclaim her.
To every girl told to be quiet, your silence was survival, not surrender. Africa owes you justice. We are coming to pay that debt.
They drew the borders with a ruler and a pen. Men who never walked this land decided where and when. They split our families, cut the rivers in two, and told us the enemy looked different from you. Now we burn each other's shops in the name of our kind. We chase out the stranger with a violent blind. We forget we all came from the same ancient womb. One Africa, one people, why do we build each tomb?
Your tribe cannot feed you when the rain does not fall. Your ethnicity means nothing at the hospital wall. The disease does not ask your language or your clan. It is time we remember we are one African.
One blood runs through these Africa.
Pastor said sow a seed and the lights go off again. The prophet said just pray, but the fever took your friend. We fast for 40 days for a problem that needs a plan. We shout hallelujah while the flood takes all the land. I believe in the spirit, I believe in grace, but God gave you 2 hands and a thinking brain. Faith without action is a beautiful lie. You cannot pray your child through school and let education die. Work like it depends on you, then pray like it depends on him. Stop using the altar as an excuse to leave the water at the brim. Pray and rise, don't just pray and lie down. Heaven helps the African who refuses to drown. Put the Bible on your back and the tools in your hand. God is not a substitute for governing your land. Pray and rise, the miracle is in the word. The sermon means nothing if the duty you shirk. Our ancestors built great civilizations with their minds. Faith and labor, Africa reclaim what's rightfully thine. Yeah. The young man on the corner, chasing a chemical dream. Cocaine and codeine dissolving every seam. They sold him the escape from a world that sold him nothing. Now he's selling himself for the next hit of something. And the girl who bleaches her skin in the African sun, taught since she was small that dark skin is the wrong one. 50 shades of cream, but she was born a queen. The most beautiful canvas that this world has ever seen. Black is not a curse, it is the first color of creation. From the Nile to the Cape, this is civilization. Stop buying the lie they packaged and sold. Your skin is not a problem, your skin is gold. Put down that syringe, put down the bleach. The greatness you're running from is already within reach. Pray and rise, don't just pray and lie down. Heaven helps the African who refuses to drown. Put the Bible on your back and the tools in your hand. God is not a substitute for governing your land. Pray and rise, the miracle is in the word. The sermon means nothing if the duty you share. Our ancestors built great civilizations with their mind. Faith and labor, Africa reclaim what's rightfully thine. Who are you, African? Where are you from? Great people, what will you do? Rise and build. When? Now. Who are you, African? Where are you from? Great people, what will you do? Rise and build. When? Now. You came in a suit with a Bible in hand. You swore on the book, but you ravaged the land. The treasury is dry, but your children eat well. Your cousin runs the ministry, the country in hell. We voted for roads, but you built yourself walls. We prayed for our schools while you renovate your halls. The poor man is begging at the gate you put there. You stole in our name and you still have no shame. We see you, we know you, the records don't lie. You can rig every election, but you cannot rig the sky. This is a stolen throne, a borrowed crown, built on the bones of the people you let drown. Africa remembers every name, every crime. History will judge you, and it's almost time. Stolen throne, the people are rising, you can't stop the tide. Stolen throne, we want our future back, step aside. Your nephew got the contract, he's 17. Your wife runs the imports, you know what I mean. 10% here, kick back there. The foreign accounts fat while the nations stay bare. You preach at the altar on Sunday morning. You terrorize the public without any warning. The auditors report you buried it deep, but the people are awake, we refuse to sleep. We see you, we know you, the ledgers don't lie. You build your mansions on our misery, but we will reclaim the sky. This is a stolen throne, a borrowed crown, built on the bones of the people you let drown. Africa remembers every name, every crime. History will judge you, and it's almost time. Stolen throne, stolen throne. The people are rising, you can't stop the tide. Stolen throne, stolen throne. We want our future back, step aside. How many hospitals could this money have built? How many children died wearing your guilt? How many mothers cried in the dark of the night? We are counting every coin, bringing it to light. Enough, enough, enough. Give it back, 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 give it back. Oh, give it back, oh, give it back, oh, give it back, 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 give it back. Your name is in the history book, but not the way you think.
They made us build the walls, then they made us pay to cross them. A continent divided against itself. The only ones who move freely are the ones who can afford the bribe.
Mama crossed the border with the children and her goods. The officer took half her earnings and her food. He said, this is the process, no receipt, no name. The system built a uniform to play this dirty game. The truck driver waited 17 days in the sun, while the one who paid cash had the border run. We talk of African unity, we talk of free trade zones, but the custom officer's pocket is built on our moans. The gate must open, Africa must flow. The people must move freely wherever they must go. No more bribes at the checkpoint, no more cash at the line. The continent is ours, the road, the border, the sign. The gate must open, accountability now. Name the corrupt officer, take the system down. We will not pay to breathe on our own native ground. Africa belongs to Africans. Let freedom ring loud. The child in the classroom, small hands, frightened eyes. The teacher raised a fist where there should be a guide. The child in the home, the stories never told. Abuse wrapped in silence, the trauma growing old. The child bride dressed in white before she had a voice. Tradition used as weapon to erase her every choice. Africa, we must answer for what we do to the young. Every silenced child is a silenced future song. We cannot build a future on the broken bones of children. We cannot claim our greatness while the smallest ones are hidden. Rise up every mother, rise up every man. Protect the generation that will hold this continent's hand. The gate must open, Africa must flow. For every child taken, we demand justice. For every bribe collected, we demand justice. For every woman violated, we demand justice. For every tribe set against tribe, we demand justice. For every skin bleached in self-hatred, we demand healing. For every youth drugged and forgotten, we demand healing. For every leader who stole the future, we demand reckoning. Africa is not sleeping anymore, we are reckoning. The gate must open, Africa must flow. The people must move freely wherever they must go. No more bribes at the checkpoint, no more cash at the line. The continent is ours, the road, the border, the sign. They
said Africa is cursed. They lied. Africa is not cursed. Africa is waiting.